Hello and welcome back to City Skylines, where it's been a while since I've been playing this, but I got myself refreshed on what I was planning on doing, so just going to get right to it. First step first is I really want to bring my industrial sector further south, get it away from population centers, and really start prepping this for when I can start building office buildings, because that's going to be the main function of downtown. So I'm going to go ahead and expand down here, which also means I'm going to be relocating my waste discharge pipe, which I love this game's ability to relocate something without just having to buy the structure a second time. So we're going to run that down, going to give it its own little power plant, and then we're going to tie it in with some pipes. And there you have it. You start seeing this get washed further downstream, while the new source starts almost double polluting down here for a while. Once all this washes out, it'll be nice. Also going to expand our water infrastructure, because I'm going to be doing a lot of building this video. Going to be trying to get the population up to 2,800. So, well, that is interesting. Is that okay? That was just the fluid simulation there. Looked like it was honestly draining the lake for a second. Okay, still have a lot of residential demand, so I'm going to go ahead and try to meet that. Take this. Going to build some straight roads out here. Come over one more. Then do my squiggly neighborhood road thing. I'm not going to build an inlet from this road because I want this to, apart from where it goes into these neighborhoods, I want this just to be kind of like a main thoroughfare with not a lot of traffic coming in and off of it. So I'm going to start here. I don't know if that's actually going to make a difference. My gut tells me it should, but we'll see how the simulation actually handles this setup. Put some more water pipes out here. That's already building up. And this, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this because it looks all nice and rustic, but as you can see, it's definitely getting overwhelmed just by the sheer volume of traffic. I like the look of the dirt roads, but as I was expecting, they rapidly became quite clogged, and that's probably why I've got so much stuff burning down out here. There's just not an acceptably fast way for the fire department to get out here. I'll see if that helps. If it doesn't, I will probably be building another fire station out here. Oh, I guess at this stage I could build this section up so it'll have its own highway access. Because it looks small, but as far as the game's concerned, this is a pretty sizable industrial area. So, we'll see. Already looks like traffic's gotten a little better, so let's keep an eye on things for now. And let's see. Money is slowly ticking up. Still got residential demand, so we're gonna pile in some more roadway here. Not upgrade, we're actually just going to build out. I'm going to go ahead and come all the way through there. Four-way intersection there. before we build more residential, I want to make sure they've got water supplied beforehand. Now to start filling in all the various zones. I'm going to go ahead and drop commercial in here too. It's going to be supplied with water. And I do recall, I think I've got, yes, I've got a section of a neighborhood that I never zoned for a house. So, there we go. Starting to expand the city out a little bit more. Nice level weekly income at this point. Coming along pretty nicely. I can't wait to hit the next population milestone, because if we take a look at it, when I hit 2,800 population, I can expand the city again. I start getting access to public transport, bus lines, level 3 unique buildings, more industry specialization, recycling, recreational use, roads. But this is what I'm most excited about. Finally get into highway on-ramps and off-ramps, which means I can start blowing this 2-lane road crap out of the way and start putting in proper on and off ramps. And I think I'm already running into power issues. Yeah. So I'm going to drop another coal plant. I love wind turbines, but it's just trying to find spots for everything can get really tedious. Okay, so this is actually not looking too bad at this point. I'm keep an eye on everything. I need to upgrade, and I need to install a high school at some point very soon. And this is already looking pretty nice. I don't see anything having, well, I had a building burn down here. I spoke too soon. May have to figure something out here. I wonder... Cool. Fire department actually now can get back here in time. Mostly. So, that is definitely an improvement over what I previously had. I'm going to start checking out some other things here. How much is a high school? It's an elementary school. High school is 24,000. Yikes. That might take me a while to get to. So in the meantime, I'm going to continue expanding residential out. Not the prettiest looking system. I try to avoid grids as much as possible, but I'm not going to be too careful about how I lay things out here, because eventually this is all going to be the downtown area. This is going to be where office buildings and other such things start popping up, so this whole road network is pretty much going to get eliminated anyway, so I'm not going to put too much thought into it. But once I start moving my residential further north and northeast and a little further out here, then I'm going to pay a lot more attention to how things get set up. Well, that's trippy. Well, okay then. Alright. Think I've... well, let's see. I'm going to do some more residential because it's still in pretty high demand. This is all looking very hodgepodge, I know. Kind of gives things a little bit of character, though, not to have everything just kind of slapped down for maximum efficiency. I've played the Anno series, my favorite being Anno 2070, or yeah, 2070, and it really irks me sometimes, like the advice, some of the tutorials people put up that show like these dystopian Mega City 1 super efficient city layouts. There's just absolutely no character in that to me, so I try to be a little more creative with how I set things up than just going basic grid. And I have installed the first-person mod. It's kind of strange because it doesn't quite... I haven't quite figured out where to predict the camera's going to end up when I click to start it. I can take a nice little leisurely drive around my city, which is pretty cool. Really, all it does is it unlocks the camera and lets you go maximum zoom level down. And I can kind of see why the producers of this game, or the developers, didn't actually want to put a camera that could get this close, but their textures really aren't that bad. I mean, it's a city builder. It's not going to look like, you know, Crysis when you get down here. So, but still got plenty of detail and a lot of character. I mean, come on, you got a sandbox with a bucket and a shovel. What more could you want for a close level view of your city? You can drive around through people's parking garages. Almost like you could walk up and just walk up these people's steps and ring the doorbell. I don't know. I tend to like it. Go back to the video game playing view, because it looks like we got a little bit of a fire going on. We got the brave men of the fire brigade on, or women, the brave fire people on patrol, getting things handled. And I finally have enough for a high school, so that is what I'm going to do right now. And unfortunately, I have gotten a little carried away here, so I'm going to have to blow out some houses to put this in a really opportune location. I want to keep it centrally located, so it doesn't take a whole lot to get people in and out to it. Service a huge section of the population just by putting it centrally. Landfill usage 49%. Garbage produced 58,000 units per week. It's fluctuating a bit. Going up a bit. Oh well. Starting to get our cities upgrading. Little structures popping up more. 2 households in the Sunset Residence, which I think I harped on the previous video. These are more representative because this is a little condo unit. You could definitely fit more than 2 households into this thing. That's a little bit larger than a duplex. Alright, now that that has been handled, I'm going to come down here. Looks like very quickly I'll be hitting the population boom that I was after. So I'm going to hold off on what I was about to do. I'm not going to build my industrial expansion out here just yet. I'm going to throw in just a little bit more housing. by first building out the road network. Do a straight road here. And make sure we can get some water to these people. And start dropping some more housing in. Just a couple more people, and I can start doing actual proper on and off ramps. And plus I'll get a nice cash bonus when I hit that as well. Which will be very nice. I don't think I can... No, that's not too bad. It's a little... There we go. Okay. Got 60,000 funds, and so that means first things first, I'm going to start blowing this up and putting in a proper on and off ramp system. I'm also going to make that a little bit longer to make it a little more realistic. Page down. Actually, I'm going to come back all the way back here. Going to get even with this post. There we go. So trying to get these things to connect in kind of a sane, not entirely crazy way can be a bit of a bother sometimes. I believe I'm going to have to turn off my snap to get the angle I want here. Yep. Turn it back on. Alright, there's that done. I'm actually trying to pay attention. How much do these things cost? I don't think these are actually even as expensive as the 2 lanes. I wasn't paying attention, so, and I'm not gonna build a 2-lane section just to figure it out. There we go. Not the greatest looking thing, but a lot saner, and it's actually using on-ramps for a change, so. Okay, gonna put that back into play. Everybody got any snaps onto the new roadway system, which is nice. Okay, now I'm gonna build a similar diamond interchangey type thing over here. I'm gonna pause once again, because this is where I'm expanding, finally, my my industrial sector out to. This is where all the mining, the ore deposits are. I may have messed up when I built this map. Those might be inaccessible. I will figure that out at a later date. Right now, I think, let's check my time. I got a little bit of time left, so I'm going to try and I'm just going to focus on getting this built up right now. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to take just a basic 2-lane road. Nothing too fancy out here. I think I'm going to have my highway access right here. Let's see. Yeah. Run that out like that. Try to keep it as close to the highway as I can. I'll make this ramp as gradual as possible. Because this sometimes gets a little crazy. Well, there we go. Now to do on-ramps. Oh, come on. Why are you trying to connect to the railroad? There, fine. Can I build railroads at this stage to try and correct this? Because that's going to get really annoying. Nope. If I blow that railroad up, I am pretty much screwed. Alright, I'm going to try an experiment here. I do not want you to attach to any of these roads. What is wrong with you? Ooh, I can't move the highway. Duh. Alright, I'm going to blow out this section. Hopefully I'm not going to bankrupt myself doing this. Curve. That may not have actually done anything. Let's see. Oh, hey, wait, no. Come on. Oh, come on. Just... all I need is for something to have an alternate anchor point. Come on, just a little bit. That's all I need. I don't... I'm not asking for a lot here. Okay. Now, I can take that, in theory. And then pull this up. There we go. Once things get kind of tight, as far as your space allowance goes, this the road tool can get a little finicky sometimes. So, okay, now we've got a proper diamond on-ramp out here. Not an interchange. I keep using the terms. I keep saying interchange when I mean on-ramp. Interchange is specifically about transitioning between two highway systems. This is just an on-ramp. It's to get between a city road network onto a highway system. I don't have a second highway system that's tying into it, so would not necessarily call this an interchange. So I could probably bring this a bit closer together, but I think I've wasted enough of everybody's time doing this finicky road stuff, so I'm going to start expanding out my industrial sector. I'm going to go ahead and turn snap back on finally. And because of, I want to keep most of my long road sections this way, so everything kind of flows out a little better. So this is going to be a modified grid right here. It may not have any, it may not make any difference at all. I'm just, in my mind, it would be logical. So bring that speed down and bring the power lines across the river. I'm going to go ahead and page up. I don't have any boat traffic on this map, so it's not really necessary to elevate the power lines over the river, but I think it always looks nicer, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, and now for waterworks. And come straight off the pump. Come here and run right there. Crank the speed a bit. I can build a cemetery, so I'm going to build a cemetery. I'm going to put it probably right there. Don't know many people who are all that jazzed about living next to cemeteries, but you know what? Whatever, folks. Got a medical clinic. Nothing in fire department or police I can add. Public transit. What can I do? I can do a bus depot. Let's see, let's check our time here. I think that's going to be it for this video, but next episode I'm going to start expanding, so I'm going to actually start getting into public transit, so that should be interesting. So thanks for sticking with me throughout this. A little shaky start, had to get my feet back under me and reorient myself, but I think I'm getting a better handle on where I should be, so stay tuned. It's not going to be as big of a delay between this episode and the next as there was between this episode and the previous one. So, because this, trying to relearn everything got a little painful for a bit. Alrighty then. So, once again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned if you're remotely interested. If not, hope I didn't waste too much of your time. So, thank you very much.